We lost nearly 100 people in a single day. What happened? What? I still can't fathom what got us to this point. But they're all gone. And I suppose it's a clair de lune for almost 100 people. Almost 100 people. Oh, people. Good day, good people. It's another fine day in the year of the Zenith Toonling. Dave, bravo, anomaly the noble cars. Funomi is the man who realizes that we are really close to the fight before Christmas. Like, really, really, really close. Like, so close. Like, this time next week, we'll be, like, days away. I'm still tripping. I'm still preparing myself, actually. I still got characters to make. Not that many. But you know what? It's the Danganronpa Hunger Games. That's the future. This is the now. This is the last episode in tag team action before the tag team finale. So, you know what it is. It's tag team last stand in the Hunger Games. Every team that is not currently on the bracket with the addition of our champions. Our champions? There they are, Defend the Fallen. I was like, I know they're in here. I put their championship sprites on. That being said, let's do this. We're gonna just introduce everyone who's here because I know this is gonna be one doozy of an episode. So we got, let me see here. Yeah, no time to waste. We got Trapper and Trappy, the Mets, Accident Prone, the Detectives, Nothing to Report, Titty Typhoon, Rock Paper Scissors, Book Club, Bug Hunters, Baked in Blood, Well Traveled, Samurai Woman, Daring Devotees, Ultimate Hope, One with Nature, Shield, Romance is Dead, Magic Carpet Ride, Soldier of Fortune, Dance Break, Something in the Water, Boom and Gloom, Promotion Pending, Sudden Slumber, Bucket of Bolts, Training Day, Take the Throne, Dinner Party, Justice for All, the Sukes, the Sukes, They See Me Rollin', Best for Business, Photo Shoot, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, Defend the Fallen, our tag team champions, Killer Jokes, Dearest Dads, Dark Aesthetic, Run in the Stars, AV's Beef House, Disarm, Clean Sweep, New World Order, Pastry Party, I Need a Hero, For Our Future, Love Blossoms, Magic Show, Elite Gamers, Best Left Forgotten, Split Path, Cataclysm, and Twin Magic. And as I drank a little bit of apple cider, I've been thinking, just how many more people do I want to announce for the Rumble before everyone else is just a surprise entrant? And I thought, and I'm still thinking, and I still don't know if I want to announce anybody else. I think we got like a good chunk of people. I think we got at least half for the ladies, and might not have half for the gentlemen. I think I could announce one gentleman here today. One of the gentlemen who is here today will be in the Rumble, and I do believe we can do that. I think that's what we'll do. So, ladies and gentlemen, I bet you're wondering, who is it gonna be that joins that Gentleman's Rumble? Well, I'm gonna tell you. This is an entity so strong, so powerful, that he might win the whole thing. It is evading taxes and hopefully evading getting tossed over the top rope, entering the Gentleman's Rumble, Turnip Boy. I bet you didn't expect that, because here he is. Turnip Boy is joining the Royal Rumble matchup. Alright. Oh, y'all better believe. Turnip Boy's in there. That being said, get ready. I'm excited. The Rumble's coming up, and Turnip Boy is in it. Turnip Boy, I was like, I wasn't sure if I wanted to announce Turnip Boy or have Turnip Boy as a surprise, but there's some more surprises in the men's Rumble, especially. That I'm not gonna say a word about. Oh, but it's gonna be a fun time, and I'm excited for you guys to see it. December 24th. Get ready for it. A week from Saturday. But that's the future. This is the now, and the now consists of potential chaos reigning. And I'm going to take just a moment and select a couple of these, some of these oldies but goodies, and just chuck them real quick. Because last time, the wheel spin just didn't save. Which is kind of just nuts to me. Super duper crazy. But, click, 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 click. Yeah, go ahead and trash that. There we go. And I definitely have room on this device, but you know what? Maybe it's, if it don't save this time, then we might get a new wheel for next season. Because I guess this iPad is getting kind of old. That being said, in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it's recording. I know it was recording, because in the video I saw the little recording icon too, so I know it recorded. That being said, let's find out. Let's not dilly-and-dally, because I know this is going to be a long one. Will Defend the Fallen be forced to defend the titles in this massive tag team game? Will their chances of defending be diminished? Let's find out. It is. No, they are safe until the finale. Just in case that didn't actually record. Excellent. Let's stop that. Toss that over. Yeah, successfully saved the photos. I saw that last time too. I don't know what happened last time. I really don't. I think it was the OCs went nuts apparently. They're just like, you know what? We don't want this wheel to save. We wanted chaos. That being said, we could have chaos reigning 2 times in OC action for the free-for-all this coming Sunday. We'll have to wait and see. That being said, make your picks. First, second, and third, one of these teams is going to go on to that tag team finale, and I don't know who it's going to be, but you guys get to make those picks. Because your picks are important and your comments are important, much like this one, that one, and
Danganronpa.
I totally had one ready. Totally had one ready to read. You didn't have one ready to read. It's going to be a long episode. I can't dilly-and-dally on this. I'm just going to read the first one that comes into my YouTube app if it loads. It's loading. Oh, there's the there's the secret episode. Tee. Soon, you guys, real soon. That being said, comments like it. Wait, that's not what I wanted. That open Fire Emblem. What are you doing? That's what I wanted. Comments like this one by Alyssa J14. Of all the people Chihaya could have... Oh, this is actually really funny. I'm actually glad I'm reading this one. Of all the people Chihaya could have asked to rub sunscreen on her, she chose the person who murdered her teammate right in front of her. In the same round. That's some irony, some real irony. More than anyone else should have expected Junko to be a bad pick. I'll be frank. I don't think I would trust Junko rubbing anything on anybody. Because she's probably going for the kill and doing it for the throw. That being said, I'm going to make my picks. You guys have made yours. I gotta go. For the Dearest Dads for first. I want that Momo. I got them. And our World Pancake Champion, so Jiro's there. He's defending that title very soon. Give me... Magic Carpet Ride for second, and for third, I'm gonna take... Clean Sweep Flora. I don't know why I think Flora's about to pop off today, but we're about to find out right here, right now. And while we got no time to dilly and dally, we do have time to find out how many times we're gonna re-simulate. So let's get this bad boy on the road as I push this button right over here. And as I push it, we got... Oh, I know this box anywhere. It's fudge-covered Oreos. It is the holiday season. Get this thing off of here. Be gone. Oh, I cannot wait. Or fa la 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 la. What did you do with my Oreos? Well, forgive and forget. I'll never forget. Anyway. Gosh darn it, Asner. I was looking forward to those Oreos. That being said, let's find out how many times we're simulating because we don't have time to dilly or dally. We just have time for 4 resimulations. Very nice. No, you get out of here. You don't get front billing after you took my dang Oreos. Can't believe you. Hey, let's see how many times we're simulating. Yo, why do I have legit beef right now over some Oreos? Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. 4 times, and we're gonna do it real quick. Not 1 time, not 2 times, not 3 times, but for not the titles, but for one last shot. And this could net you guys another fan vote, and those fan votes should open today. We got, wait for it, 4 times. I just said I wasn't gonna dilly and dally, but now I'm dilling and dallying. I'm gonna scroll down, I'm gonna drink some apple cider, but I'll only do it once I say this time for the horns to sound and horn bears. If you would do your do best, do your due diligence, and do what you do, and sound those horns. Horn bearers! Thank you. But we got a show to get on the road. Junko's like, I'm out of here, runs away from the cornucopia. Shoka is the elusive option 11. Oh my goodness. Izuoi breaks Usami's nose for a basket of bread, not our innocent little bunny nose. Kizakura refuses to fall into despair. No thank you. Tokiko finds a torn photo of player 2 within her pocket with the word daddy scribbled on the back. She has no daddy. Gone to go and get milk from the store. Oh no. Hina and Deona agree to kill each other last. Mona runs away from the cornucopia. Fun fact, a group of alligators is called a congregation. Mahi wants to be a preacher and lets a congregation of alligators loose in the arena, which I hate. Toko kills Mona as she tries to run Mukuro. Runs away from the cornucopia. Mitsurai scares Shiki away from the cornucopia. Shinya and Kizzy agree to kill each other last. Kaede finds a 64-pack of Crayola crayons inside of the cornucopia. Kitaro finds a vision in the cornucopia. Why would the Archons leave something like that here? Monokuma was spacing out during the dice roll and wonders if it landed on a 1. It didn't. It landed on 4 times that. Hajime finds some AB-shaped popsicles in the cornucopia. They're shaped like this. I'm pointing to the. I'm punching the moon. Sabuki punching the moon. Sabuki snaps Sumiya's neck. Yeah, you know what? I got beef with the moon. Not for nothing. Togami takes a spear from inside the cornucopia and sudden urge of dread overcomes Haruka as they notice Maple staring at her just as Hammer 1 comes to the arena to capture a dangerous couple that has escaped from an insane asylum. Mizuki starts working on a plan to overthrow Monokuma. Azura runs away from the cornucopia. Fat Togami runs away as well, as does Aether. Chihaya lies to Kokichi about swapping bodies with Mishima. They are promptly killed to prevent a body swap win. Kazuichi runs away from the cornucopia. Klee can't remember who they are. Fischl tries to help her remember. You know what? I'd say that's pretty canon. Now takes a handful of throwing knives. Shamir runs away from the cornucopia. Xingqiu takes a loaded shotgun from the supplies, fires it at Jotaro, who can see the pellets approaching in slow motion, dodges them all. Haiji enters a phone booth to make a call. It starts rumbling and launches into space. That was Taichi's. That was the doctor's. That was the doctor's phone booth. It's time in a relative dimension in space. Pekka and Flora make a secret pact to work together. Setsuna can't make it to the day's game. She forgot to set her alarm. She trapped herself. Arthur grabs a honey glazed ham. Crazy Oko extra large sets off an explosive, killing Kotoko, Fuyuhiko, and Ranmaru. Nani Aichiaki realizes that dying doesn't mean anything in this endless cycle of despair, so she's gonna live it up this game. Kotoka actually travels in from a past game in her police blue call box. It's Taichi. Apparently Kotoka is the companion of Dr. Taichi. Samugi finds Seiko hiding in the cornucopia. Seiko kills her. Well, y'all don't mess with Seiko. She's out here making work, doing work. Taka takes a handful of throwing knives. Sayu gets a kitchen knife. Daisaku convinces Nagi-san not to kill him, only to kill him instead. Sayaka is the elusive option 11. Juzo grabs a sword. Yasuke runs away from the cornucopia. Ibuki plays all of those horn bearer instruments at once. Hey, they all sound so horrible. They're subdued. I'm so sorry, so beautiful, not horrible. I'll tell you what, Ibuki, she's out here rocking out with those horns. Plays it for the rest of the game. Sarah decides to go back to the cornucopia to look for supplies, but there is no cornucopia. None at all. Chiaki finds a torn photo of Munakata within her pocket, and the words friend is scribbled on the back. Mika, Anzu, George, and Gon to form a suicide pact, killing themselves. No. Reiko decides to lend me a hand and kills Komodo Dragon that's losing the arena. Inago runs away from the cornucopia. Chihiro can't remember who they are. Rantaro tries to help him remember. Owain smashes a healing potion over Queen's head, simultaneously damaging and healing her. Ranger finds an entry to the World Pancake Championship in the cornucopia. We thought Ranger was quieted down. We thought Ranger was chilling out, but not today. Not yet. Gatekeeper gets a knife. Cool. Everyone's getting kitchen knives out here. And friendly knife fights between Masaru and Takamichi. Kana runs away from the cornucopia. Liko realizes that dying doesn't mean anything to this endless cycle of despair, so he's gonna live it up this game. Shinyan's got that kitchen knife. Crom smashing that healing potion on. She's hurt, but she's okay. Ophelia runs away from the cornucopia. Gin and Monica try and find a way to escape. Backed by unpopular demand, Queen, you're dang wrong. Queen and the TV heads? She's popular. She's one of the greatest. Noelle came out of solitary confinement to compete today. Who put Noelle in solitary? Who am I throwing hands with? Himiko runs away from the cornucopia. A sudden urge of dread overcomes Beat as they notice Bob staring at him. Well, not for nothing. We've seen Bob fight on the Countdown to Fistmas. I still hate him. Sonya takes a spear from the inside of the cornucopia. Mondo smashes Kibo across the face with a brick, but Kibo shrugs off the blow. Genocide Jack finds a book entitled Yukiko, a Beginner's Guide. Yukiko is both amazed and horrified at the level of detail within that book. Grand boy runs away with a lighter and some rope. Oda enters the arena via skydiving. Ningguang can't remember who she is. Agito Haisha. She tries to help her remember. You gotta help Ningguang. She is a queen out here. Kanji grabs a backpack and retreats. Great Gozu and Turnip Boy fight for a bag. Turnip Boy strangles the Great Gozu with the straps and runs. Turnip Boy said, hey, Gozu's in this here rumble? Let me prove my worth by taking out the ultimate wrestler. Turnip Boy might be a favorite to win. Lumine doesn't really understand what's happening, and realizes that dying doesn't mean anything in this life, this endless cycle of despair. So she's gonna live it up this game. Rindo and Hitomi agree to kill each other last the end. Grabs as many weapons as humanly possible in case one was rolled today. I see a bunch of people down there, and they all live. Makoto enters the game feeling a little under the weather, so Yosuke and Chisa comfort him and take care of him. Maya rides into the arena on a unicorn. Mew convinces Shuichi, Hutao, Karumi, Mikon, and Yusuke to boycott the killing game Leon. Naoto fight each other and end up killing one another. Joe finds a bow and some arrows and a quiver. So finds some AV-shaped popsicles in the cornucopia. Katie sets off an explosive killing Celeste and Hero. Celeste is getting ready for her match. She's got things to do. Scaramouche runs away from the cornucopia. Aiba can't handle the circumstances and she perishes. Hifumi comes in the arena riding a rare mount, making Pinky and Kazuha jealous. Reina plays all those instruments at once. It was so beautiful as well, though the hornbearers let her keep playing and live. They let her live most of all. Mr. H and Komeiji fight for a bag. Mr. H strangles Komeiji. Man, Komeiji, you haven't had that great of a season, but I still love you, my guy. With the straps and runs. Maki runs away from the cornucopia, backed by unpopular demand Beto. Now, hold on. Beto ain't unpopular. That's one of the greatest of all time. We love Beto. We love Beto so much. You know what? We love Beto so much. Not for nothing. Y'all, I will not tolerate this Beto disrespect. Not for the pirate mommy, no. So you know what? Joining the Ladies Rumble. Get her in there. As Beto decides to take a step from the seas and test her land legs in the Rumble match. Will Captain Beto toss everyone over the top rope, earning herself a spot in that big-time ladder match at AV Mania? I guess we'll find out. But we still got the show to get on the road, and I said I wasn't gonna dilly-and-dally, and I honestly, she was already gonna be in the match. I was just like, you know what? No, we'll announce her right now. Let's keep going. Yeah, let's keep going. Tama opens some gum. Chi-Chi, Ryoko, and Izuru appear out of nowhere and ask for a piece. Sojiro grabs a kitchen knife. Everyone's got that kitchen knife. Paimon uses their signature move to kill Felicia, Kaito, and Mai fight Taichi and Lin. Taichi and Lin actually survive. Ryoma is up there somewhere, probably. No, he's not even in this match. What am I doing? Gundam gets down on one knee, proposes to Noir. Noir accepts, and the two happily skip away together. Do not tell Ophelia. Unless this is a ruse, and she's using this to lure him into a false sense of confidence. Akechi is apparently the Avatar and rides into the arena on a flying bison. Will proceed, and we go to day one. AV confuses Chihiro for Hilda? How? I gotta take the easy way out. You guys. There's like nothing. There's nothing that links these two together. Chihiro and Hilda. But you take a step back and you think there is one thing that they have in common. At the fight before Christmas, both of these competitors, Chihiro, who you all voted for, and via some people entering suggestions, Hilda has found her way into a rumble as well. Once again, RNG was like, hey, you wanna go ahead and do this? And I was like, you know what, yeah, sure I do. Hilda's going to that Rumble match, and I gotta keep on going with this episode, because I have entered 3 things that I need to edit in at the end. I was only gonna announce one, you guys. I was only gonna announce one thing. And then here we are with 3 Rumble announcements. RNG was just like, hey, you know what? Get it in there. Let's go. The inn works at Yoko's, which happens to be hiring. Taka's horrified when Izio goes to a job for an interview for it. He kills him. Oh, well, fair. Mondo and Kizzy play tic-tac-toe on an image of Sonya's forehead. Just as Hammer 1 reaches towards the screen, the watcher isn't safe. Run! Pinky has Drip, but so is the director of Drip, the grand oh boy. Not the grand boys. Oh boy. Hey, can we get a little majority vote music playing here? Thank you. Grand boy Yasuke. Clean. Crazy Oko Extra Large. Gundam Noir forced to play the majority game. Yasuke received the most votes and was executed alongside Noir, who was a sacrifice. Noir knew that she had drawn the sacrifice card earlier. That's why she was trying to buddy up with Gundam. Maybe switch cards with him, but oh no, it didn't work. It leaves Gundam heartbroken, and Noir's plan failed. But Shinyon trips on a comic book banana peel and falls on her bottom. Sayaka's unknown sponsor is Sayaka. Hey, no, I kind of do like that. That's funny. Yeah, you know what? Not for nothing, Sayaka, you go for it. If you're not supporting yourself, who's gonna support you? Shoot your shot, Sayaka. Kaede tells a frustrated Junko to chill out. Paimon dies trying to escape the arena. Mew buys AV merchandise from AV's wares and despairs. Chi-Chi sees smoke rise in the distance, decides not to investigate. Lumine pile drives Ibuki into the rampaging flames of her campfire, sacrificing her to the fire god Usami. Tama, Shiki, and Shamir summon a mystical nape him deep beneath the arena, whose mystical waters turn them into chibi forms of themselves. Magic doesn't always have to be useful, it sure is cute. Deona has Drip. Hina almost falls off a cliff but is able to earthbend her way to safety. Joe is not funny, has never been funny, and never will be funny. Ophelia and Owain and Jotaro they band together to fend off a pack of starving wolves. Father? Daughter? Jotaro's the mage, right? A very magical trio. Monica joins the balloon protection squad. Hitomi hands the gatekeeper and Mishima an invitation to her birthday party. They both tear up the invitation before her very eyes. Togami has a poem made for him by Genocide Jack. As Reina throws a knife in a turnip boy's chest. Does he even really have a chest? Liko, Mukuro, Tokiko, and Flora hunt for their tributes. Yosuke and Kibo trade talents. Takamichi receives a knife from an unknown sponsor. It's a lot of knives. Mizuki makes a tier list of everyone who's left. Mr. H is S rank. Himiko, A rank. Ryoko, C rank. Maple, F rank, and Akechi didn't even make the list. Sojiro finds the remains of a Viking ship, pirate ship now. Oh, we haven't seen that in a long time. Tsumugi confides in Kurumi. Kurumi takes notes so you can explore her later. Chiaki, Rindo, and Taichi discuss the killing life so far. Now and Peko search for resources, but Aether finds a mysterious gauntlet upon snapping, turns Ranger, Nani Chiaki, beat Hifumi, Crom Queen, and Scaramouche into dust. You hate to see it. Mikan uses her secret technique, running away! Monokuma tries to steal my pancakes, but Seiko catches and kills him to thank Seiko, and I'm like 99% sure that she's already in this match. Right? Yes. Indeed she is. I was like, I'm pretty sure she's in that match already. Seiko, I'd enter you again if I could. I'd just give you the title again if I could. It would make you a Triple Crown champion. Good luck to you. Inigo, baby! Shuichi confesses his love for Hutao. Hutao says, cool, see homie, and leaves. Azuru, Yukiko, Sarah, Maya raid Queen's camp while she's hunting. Katoka finds a yeet ball. Oda draws Among Us. How dare he? Masaru silently snaps Noel's magnum. How dare he? Again, makes a Danganronpa rewrite where Mahiru is the protagonist. I feel like... Does that exist? I think that exists. I think that exists. And I think Gin wrote it. Ningguang makes a life-size cardboard cutout of freaking Sayaka just to spite me. We don't like that. Reiko wants a nickname similar to sharpshooting, steel-minded big sister Sarah. Well, you might get it. Juzo almost falls off the cliff, but is also earthbending. Azura, Nagito pool their money to hire Chisa, an assassin to kill Toko, but Toko's richer than them, and pays Chisa to kill them instead. Maki violently shakes a tree to knock loose some fruit. Togami berates Munakata for hours. Munakata thinks that he and Togami grew closer that day. Shoka drives up to Maki Downs and wants an ice cream. Unfortunately, the ice cream machine is broken. As always. Kazuha is confused why is there pink Home Depot in the arena. He's gonna write a poem about it though. Mona confides in Sayu. Sayu takes notes so she can exploit him later. Makoto is being a clown. Hajime asks Mitsurai if he likes boat. Mitsurai he's like, no, I don't like boats. None. Yusuke stares at Xingqiu and says, do you want to die? Xingqiu runs away, which is fair. Kanji and Arthur hunt for other tributes. Beto, Daisaku, and Leon hold an intervention for my darts addiction. I didn't show up because I don't have one. Rantaro and me, we go way back. Official and Kizakura track down and kill Ruka. She is a threat to be reckoned with. Fatsugami's legs get caught in a bear trap. Keiji gets a sickening smile and repeatedly punches Fatsugami to death while he is incapacitated. Oh my goodness. Kana's unknown sponsor is Asner of the 39th Dimension. I hate that. Stole my Oreos. I'm still bitter. Kyutaro seems to be dead, but it's a lie. Bob defeats Kazuichi in fight, but spares his life. And Shinya and Anne are sitting in a tree. KSSING. She's probably like kissing his forehead saying, hey, you go out there and you do your best in this world, old man. Oh my gosh! I'll tell you what, I was about to say we lost X, but I think we're about to lose Y instead, because there's a flash sale going on at Avi's Wiz and Despairs. Arthur and Rendo furiously snag coupons from the shelves. Jotaro buys a 6 set of nunchucks just as number 1, takes too many free samples and is killed off by security. Katoka finds a free sample, but unfortunately has allergic reaction and perishes. Hina takes a free sample, also perishes, allergic reaction. You know, you would think that my uranium cookies wouldn't give so many people these allergic reactions. Maybe it's just bad for human health. Taichi forgets his wallet and is kicked out of the store by security. Chi-Chi cuts Ryoko in line. Ryoko cuts Chi-Chi with a knife. Mikan and Kaede joust with shopping carts. Only Mikan survives. Kizzy and Seiko furiously snag coupons from the shelves. Maki's kicked out by security. Makoto cuts Mitsurai in line. Mitsurai cuts Makoto with a knife. Sonya shops till she drops dead. An takes a free sample and lives. Kazuha gets fired from Avi's Wares and Despairs and runs off crying. Usami shops till she drops dead. Maple takes too many free samples and is killed off by security. Masaru now and Yukiko go to the freezer section. Monica locks them all in, freezing them to death. Juzo and Jiro team up to catch the most sales possible. Inigo gets his leg trapped in the automatic door. Gun uses this opportunity to take out murder trapped Inigo. Fischl and Akechi team up to gather the most sales possible. Kyutaro tips over an aisle which causes other aisles to fall like dominoes, taking out Gin, Hutao, and Mondo in the process. Rantaro cuts Keiji in line. Keiji cuts Rantaro with a knife. Junko takes a free sample. Sayaka takes a free sample, but she's allergic and dies, and you know why? Because they're uranium cookies and they're not fit for human consumption, but don't tell the lawyers that. Or tell them, I got a good lawyer to back me up. Xingqiu and Sarah, they snag some coupons. The Yin gets fired, runs away crying. So does Shamir. Oh no, she doesn't. She gets fired. She does not get fired. Of course I wouldn't fire Shamir. She just clocks out and heads back to the arena. Hey, good job, Shamir. That's my employee. You might even be employee of the month. Let's see how you do. Kibo and Taka team up to gather the most supplies possible, the most sales possible. Pekko takes a free sample but is allergic and perishes. Kana also works there, clocks out and heads back to the arena. Takamichi gets his leg caught in the automatic door. Mr. H uses his opportunity to murder or trap Takamichi. Reiko does the same. Shiki sees what Mr. H does to Takamichi, repeats the process to Reiko. Hajime cuts Sayu in line. Sayu's kind of been relentless today, cuts Hajime with a knife. Ophelia gets a 50% discount on a 6 sword. Pinky and Hitomi furiously snag coupons from the shelves. Leon takes too many free samples and is killed off by security. Diona does the same. Fools. Kanji and Samuki team up together to most sales as possible. Oda sneaks into the back room, finds the dead bodies of Shinya and Yosuke. He runs out of the store terrified without figuring out what happened back there. Shuichi works here, clocks out, heads back to the arena. Owain, Gatekeeper, and Genocide Jack go to the freezer section. Queen locks them all in, freezing them to death. Maya sneaks into the back room and finds the dead bodies of Lumine and Klee. She rolls out of the store without figuring out what happened back there. Not those two. You hate to see it. The Grand Boy is literally just eating everything that he finds and is killed off by security. Aether, Sojiro, and Tokiko go to the freezer section. Chisa locks them all in, freezing them to death. Ningguang takes a free sample. Allergic reaction dies. We are losing so many people. Chiaki sneaks in the back room, finds the dead bodies of Mona and Shoka, runs out terrified. Kurumi takes too many free samples, killed off by security. Mahu gets fired, runs off crying. Kazuichi shops till he drops dead. Yusuke and Tama joust with shopping carts. Only Yusuke survives. Flora gets her leg caught in the automatic door. Togami uses opportunity to murder a trapped Flora. Izuru works here, clocks out, and just goes back to the arena. Kizakura cuts So in line. So cuts Kizakura with a knife. There. Mishima buys a 6 set of nunchucks. Toko tips over an aisle, which causes other aisles to fall like dominoes. Liko, Mew, and Mukuro perish as a result. Joe forgets his wallet, kicked out of the store by security. Shinyon gets a sick discount on a 6 sword. It's a claymore. Bob and Crazy Elko Extra Large snag coupons from the shelves furiously. Beto works here. Of course she does. Of course I would hire Beto. Heads back to the arena after she clocks out. Himiko sneaks in the back rooms, finds the dead body of Munakata, and Reina runs out, terrified, never figured out what happened, and Daisaku and Mizuki shop till they drop dead. We lost so many. Yo, we almost lost 100 people. We lost 94 in a single day. 94 in a we almost lost 100. This might be the intro. We lost 94 people in a single day. It probably won't be the intro because I'm not wearing my jacket. Hold on, let me put my jacket on real quick. Just to fool the people, because this is about to be the intro. Tell you what. Y'all, we lost 94. Okay, hold on. Wait, hold on. I can't say 94. I gotta say almost. I gotta say nearly. Okay, hold on. This is the intro right here. And scene. We lost nearly 100 people in a single day? What? Actually, hold on. I can do a little bit better. Hold on. Let me put the suspense music. I'm gonna make everyone freak out real quick. And scene. We lost nearly 100 people in a single day. What happened? What? I still can't fathom what got us to this point. But they're all gone. And I suppose it's a Claire de Lune for almost 100 people. Almost 100 people. Oh, people. And that's the intro. Oh, people. That's what got it. I was like, yep, that's intro worthy. That's gonna catch somebody. All right. We should probably actually do this Claire de Lune for. Hey, we lost Mona, Sumiya, Chihaya, Kokichi, Haiji, Setsuna, Kotoko, Fuihiko, Ranmaru, Natsumi, Nagisa, Miko, Anzu, George, Gonta, The Great Gozu, Leon, Naoto, Celeste, Hiro, Aiba, Komeiji, Felicia, Kaito, Mai, Izuyoi, Yasuke, Noir, Paimon, Ibuki, Turnip Boy, Ranger, Nanae Chiaki, Beat, Hifumi, Crom, Queen, Scaramouche, Monokuma, Noel, Azura, Nagito, Ruruka, Fatogami, Justice Hammer 1, Kotoka, Hina, Chi-Chi, Kaede, Makoto, Sonia, Usami, Maple, Masaru, Now, Yukiko, Inigo, Gin, Hutao, Mondo, Rantaro, Sayaka, Peko, Takamichi, Reiko, Hajime, Leon, Deona, Shinya, Yosuke, Owain, Gatekeeper, Genocide Jack, Lumine, Klee, Grand Boy, Celeste, no, not Celeste, the Grand Boy, Aether, Sojira, Tokiko, Ningguang, Mona, Shoka, Karumi, Kazuichi, Tama, Flora, Kizakura, Liko, Mew, Mukuro, Munakata, Reina, Daisaku, and Mizuki. Yeah, I don't know how many people we started with, but I know we lost a lot. Almost 100. We still got 55 left. It's gonna be a big game. I knew it was. But I didn't think we would lose nearly 94 in a single day. That's crazy. We'll slow scroll because we still have a lot of people left. The Mets still have Kyutaro, Mikon for Accident Prone. The Detectives still have 2 people in. Nothing to Report has 2 as well. Rock, Paper, Scissors has Shinyan. Book Club still's got 2. Bug Hunters have Chihiro and So. Samurai Woman still has Sarah. Daring Devotees has Oda. Ultimate Hopes has Azuru. One with Nature has Kazuha. Shield's got 2. Romance is Dead has 2. Soldier of Fortune has Shamir. Dance Break has Crazy Oko Extra Large. Something in the Water with Beto. Something in the Water with Beto. Something in the Water I know. Boom and Gloom has Jotaro. Ayo, don't count them out, actually. Jotaro could still be playing out of his mind. Promotion pending Uzuki, that's Pinky. Sudden Slumber has Sayu. Bucket of Bolts completely in. Training Day has Mitterize their last remaining. Oh my gosh, that's kind of crazy. Take the Throne has Queen. Dinner Party has Kanji. Justice for All has Arthur. They See Me Rollins completely in. The Suke still have Yusuke. Best for Business has Togami. Photo Shoot's completely in as well. Defend the Fallen still has Taka. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe still has the Witch and the Wardrobe. Yes, that's correct. Dearest Dance has the Doctor. Dark Aesthetic has Gundam. Avi's Beef House has Bob. Disarmor has Hitomi. New World Order has Junko. Clean Sweep has Seiko. Patriot Party has Akechi. For Our Future has The End. Love Blossom still has Ophelia. Magic Show has Himiko. Elite Gamers still have 2. Best Left Forgotten has Ryoko. And we will proceed to Night 1 as Taka and Kana let Arthur into the shelter to protect him from the mysterious stranger that had been hunting them down throughout the night. Little did Taka know that mysterious stranger is that mysterious stranger, rather. Oh. And dismembers the both of them late into the night. Oh. Maki never wants to hear Megalovania ever again. Maya, stop it. Get some help. During the night, a tree falls on Joe's camp, pinning him to the ground. By the morning, he is dead. Keiji and Shuichi is partnered with some sweet chin music. KGY! Ibuki graces Shincho and Kanji for the rest of the game. Toko wakes up. Kyutaro don't like that. Ryoko and Rindo discuss if that big stone is a boulder or a rock. Kyutaro starts a factory to mass-produce mistletoe. Is that a threat? Oh, there's a lot of people down there. A whole lot of people. Ophelia, Chisa, Taichi, and Hitomi tell ghost stories to lighten the mood. The ghostly howls of wolves wakes Fischl up. Sarah threatens Chihiro. In fluent Japanese, Seiko and Crazy Oko Extra Large invite Izuru, Samugi, Sayu, Himiko, Akechi, Shamir, Oda, and Mahir to a super kick party. Seiko and Crazy Oko Extra Large, both who were competing at the fight before Christmas, hit everyone with some sweet chin music one after another all throughout the night. What can I say? The End challenges me in Battleship. The End sinks my Battleship. Well, I mean, like, he's got time on his side. Juzo walks into a portal and turns it on. His molecules got all rearranged. He's getting ghost powers. On unknowingly eats toxic berries that don't end too well for her. Mikon dyes her hair red. I mean, like, if it's a deep red, it might work. Togami cuts off both of Chiaki's arms. Beto falls into a pit and dies. Mitterai stood in the ashes of Trillion Dead Souls, along with Mitterai. Mitterai stood in the ashes of a Trillion Dead Souls. Mishima right next to him. Together they ask, does honor matter? The silence was their answer. Kibo catches Pinky with a giant box of comically placed banana peels. Bob attacks Shiki. With the legacy of his bloodline, the bloodline was powerful enough to annihilate Shiki. I don't acknowledge him. Kizzy dresses up as Gundam but breaks out in Cosbox. Gundam just laughs throughout the entire night. So tells Yusuke a bunch of useless fun facts. Mr. H and Monica become best friends after their bond. of their shared love of 17th century sea shanty Shinyan finds. An etch a sketch after a few hours creates a masterpiece. Kazuha decided it would be a good idea to nosedive a polar bear preparing for hibernation. The horror. Junko and Queen hold hands. I don't know how I feel about that. We'll proceed. It is day 2 as Keiji violently shakes a tree to knock loose some fruit. Ophelia lays on the ground watching the falling blood from Shamir being murdered by Bob to paint the scenery crimson. I hate that. Azuru is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Toko Wire works at Yoko's items and his fortune happens to be hiring. Hitomi is horrified when Juzo goes to a job interview for it. Shingcho finds the secret stash of pancakes that I hypothetically hinted at. Pinky stabs Maki with a sword, revives her with her wish ring. Repeats the process until the wish ring burns her hand. Maki just runs off. Shinyan receives a first aid kit from the comments section. Kizzy attempts to massage Ryoko's shoulders but accidentally ends up strangling her instead. Vishal exclaims, "Not the Naegis," for no reason in particular. Maya throws a coffee cup at Sarah. The scalding hot liquid kills Sarah. Oh my gosh. You could know. Akechi, Shuichi, and Kyutaro have a scrum debate with So, Gundam, and Chihiro over who loves their specific food more. Avi with his pancakes or Hina with her donuts. Well, I love my pancakes. Hina's been acting a little bit out of character recently. Mitrai hangs up mistletoe in the arena. It's that time of the year. You're fine. Junko receives a gift from a secret Myers, a sword. Himiko's freeze ray stops time. It is a nice beam though. That's too Jotaro for her taste. Oda sets up an ice cream shack. Rindo comes and buys some. It tastes alright, but something's off. It was coated with poison. Rindo dies. Yusuke commits Sora, which means he's doing absolutely nothing. Crazy Oak Extra Large asks Mr. H, "Do you think I'm some sort of clown?" Mr. H shrugs and says maybe. Samuki finds a bow tie and puts it on because, well, bow ties are cool. Dr. Taichi would acknowledge you. Mahiru makes a slingshot. Chisa advertises her Fongon to Seiko. Seiko's impressed, checks it out. Kibo stabs Monica with a tree branch. Mikon doesn't believe in palindromes because, well, it's true. Queen, Sayu, and Togami do the torture dance while torturing Chiaki. Taka forces Taichi to kill Kanji or Mishima. Taichi has a perfect doctor moment. He's like, I would never. Not in a million years, for I'm the doctor. Taka kills him instead for it though. The end is not funny, has never been funny, and never will be funny unless there's some sort of crazy arena event on day 2. No, but we do lose 13 folks as we dip closer and closer to the end of this one. We lose over a dozen, and it's a Claire de Lune for them. Kana, Arthur, Joe, An, Beto, Shiki, Kazuha, Shamir, Ryoma, Sarah, Rindo, Monica, Taichi. We lost a lot. We lost a whole, in the grand scheme of this whole episode, we didn't lose that many. But look at this. Look at it. It's crazy. We lost a whole bunch. Too many. We are down to, what were we at before? 42, we were at 55 then. It's the answer to everything. We don't even really check everyone who's left. We'll do a slow scroll. But as you can see, we lost a couple more teams. But there are teams that are completely in. Are there any more? Actually, I think there might be one. No, I don't think there's any. Yeah, because a bucket of bolts lost Kana. Those two. There might be one at the end. I don't think so. I think everyone... There are no more complete teams. Of a game this size, that makes sense. But oh, after that first day, oh boy. Hey, night 2. Maya and Shuichi start kicking Queen for unknown reasons. Samuki finishes her nighttime coffee before joining in. Yusuke attacks Taka, but Mr. H protects him, killing Yusuke. Yusuke's out. Kanji sneaks into the back rooms of Yoko's items and misfortunes, but unknowingly gets seen by Hitomi, an employee of the store who locks the door behind him. Chihiro goes to the Love Hotel with Junko. Shingcho and Maki stare at each other through the crackling flames of their campfire, the thought of murder on their minds. Shinyan tries to sing herself to sleep. In anyone else's hands, a microphone's just a microphone, but in Mahiru's hands, it's a pipe bomb. Pinky eats a turducken. Hopefully she can walk it off during the rest of the game. Jotaro unknowingly eats toxic berries. Azuru panics and tries to cure him. Azuru tries to panic and cure Jotaro. Not kill him. Succeeds. Ophelia submits an application to join the squad. I will look at that, Ophelia. I'll check that out. You're gonna need to take out some Tayakas for it, but like, I'll look at it. Mikan exploits the end's kindness and has her do very humiliating tasks for her. That doesn't seem like Mikan. What got into her? She dyed her hair red. Maybe that's Ryoko. Fischl and Chiaki have a tea party together. While reaching for the kettle, Fischl knocks it over, spilling imaginary boiling hot tea on Chiaki's lap. It burns like the real thing though. In the dead of night, Kizzy ducks and dodges, practicing her stealth and her defense, escaping the arena James Bond style. Impressive, but she still gets disqualified. Get out of here. Out of here, Kizzy. Togami grabs Kokichi by the throat. Sayu tries to enter the secret underground casino located in the arena, but gets turned away by the bouncer. Akechi fires a truth bullet at Crazy Okoksha Large and exposes her lies. Himiko takes power. 247 million perish. Boya, Chisa, Juzo, and Seiko look for more people to become friends with. Kyutaro attacks Toko, but Gundam protects her, killing Kyutaro. Keiji and Oda start kicking Bob for unknown reasons. I know why, it's Bob! As Mishima finishes his nighttime coffee before joining in, So dyes his hair red. What's up with people dyeing their hair red in this episode? I don't know. But Mitarai fiercely shakes open a can of soda, pops a tab, blasting Kibo in the face with a stream of soda. He will not forget this Mitarai. He will not forget this young Mitarai. As we proceed, we are at day 3 as Togami almost falls off of a cliff but is able to earthbend his way to safety. Pinky's allergies are so bad that she sneezes the arena back to April and Christmas no more. Seika poisons Himiko's drink but mistakes it for her own and dies. Shuichi kills Samugi with a sickle. Maki seems to be dead but it's a lie. Junko begs for Keiji to kill her. Keiji says, nah, I'm not gonna do that, homie. Junko is still alive. But Ophelia's not because Azuru kills her for her supplies. Jotaro finds the secret stash of pancakes that I hypothetically hinted at. I'll tell you what, they are delicious, aren't they, Jotaro? Mishima and Chihiro grievously injure each other during a vicious fight. In order to survive, they have to nurse each other back to health. The end, baby! Akechi does a sick kickflip but fails the landing, falls flat on his face. Hitomi and Fischl play tricks on Bob, while Mitarai steals from his room, bullying a Gundam not cool Chiaki. Mahiru and Mikan argue to see who gets to like the red Chaos Emerald. Mahiru's got red hair, but I guess Mikan, in her love for red, dyed her hair red. Who do you think deserves it? Who gets to like the red Chaos Emerald? Tell me. Maya camouflages herself in the bushes. Oda, Queen, Toko, Crazy Okoksha play cards. So receives a bottle of poison from an unknown sponsor. Mr. H is working for Yoko's. Happens to be hiring. Shinyan's horrified when Kibo goes to the job interview for it. Sayu makes a finger gun, points it at Taka. The guy actually fires. Tako's dead and our champions are out of this one. Kanji tries to buy every Monokuma on the school grounds. Juzo commits a crime and runs away giggling. Chisa plants flowers around her campfire and Shingcho fishes. We didn't lose that many, just 7. But that brings us into our 30s. In fact, it brings us to 35 as we hit a Clarity Loon 4. Yusuke, Kizzy, Kyutaro, Seiko, Samugi, Ophelia, Taka. Y'all, that arena opened. Everything changed when there was a flash sale in my store. We got 35. We can go through everybody who's here. Mikan from Accident Prone. The detective still have Keiji and Shuichi. Nothing to report still has Chisa and Mr. H carrying on for the Gatekeeper. Book Club still has Toko and Shingcho. However, Rock, Paper, Scissors has Shinyan alone. Bug Hunter still have Chihiro and So carrying on for Gonta. The Daring Devotees still have Oda. Ultimate Hopes has Azuru. Shield has Juzo and Mishima. Romance is Dead still has Maki keeping romance alive. Dance Break still has Crazy Oko Extra Large trying to prove her worth before her fight against Celeste in the Silver Cells. Full unfold, I don't know. Boom and Gloom has Jotaro. Promotion Pending has Pinky. Sudden Slumber still has Sayu. Bucket of Bolts still has Kibo. Training Day still has Mitarai take the throne with Queen. Dinner Party, Kanji. They see me rolling. It's Maya. Photo shoot still has Mahiru. Best for Business has Togami. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe still has Fischl, the Princessin of Pancakes. The Dark Aesthetic still has Gundam. Avi's Beef House still has Bob, which I don't like. Disarmor still has Hitomi. Clean Sweep is out, but New World Order still has Junko. You never count out Junko Inoshima. Pastry Party still has Akechi. For Our Future, The End. Magic Show, Himiko. Elite Gamers, Chiaki. And me with a Proceed. We got 35. It's about like our regular game size at this point, but for like singles action, it's about to go down. We might get to a standard-sized game. We might get to less, we might get to more, we'll have to wait and see. But I will see, at the start of Night 3, Crazy Oko Extra Large is bitten by a black mamba. But Chiaki has that anti-venom, saves Crazy Oko Extra Large's life. Kibo respects Shuichi. He doesn't love him, but he respects him. Shinyan and Hitomi start kicking Queen for unknown reasons. Keiji finishes his nighttime coffee before dismembering Shinyan and Hitomi. Keiji doesn't like bullies. Oh my. Mahiru sets up a rival store for AV's Wares and Despairs. Bob is about to die, but Juzo says it doesn't count. It does count, Juzo! It does count! Unfortunately, the event says it doesn't, so I guess it don't. Mitsurai, Jotaro, Chihiro, and Piki get together to form a rock band. I think this is just gonna be a bunch of Pinky yelling at these three. Cause those three don't seem like rockers. Maki is in the house. Check it out. Official. Submits an application to join the squad. Mikon snatches the application out of her hand and rips it up. Oda sings a romantic song to Togami, how sweet. Izuru gets a hold of my soundboard and plays something absolutely downright glorious. Glorious! Good on you, Izuru. Maybe you'll win, or maybe you won't. Chisa, Mishima, Sayu all look for more people to become friends with, and Junko said, you did it, I'ma do it too because that song is glorious! Glorious! Good on you, Junko. That being said, So begs for Shinyan to- I'm sorry, not Shinyan, Shincho to kill him. He refuses keeping So alive. Toko is too cute for this world and is sent to a different plane of existence. The end. Kanji and Akechi enter a scrum debate with Mr. H, Gundam, and Maya. This turned heated and Gundam kills everyone on the other side. That's the end. Kanji and Akechi gone just like that, and Himiko stood in the ash of a trillion dead souls. Asuba. Ghost with the honor matters. The silence was their answer. Well, yeah, you can ask Mitarai and Mishima. They both did the same thing, Himiko. You should have stood there with them. Day 4 begins with Crazy Martial Arts throwing sand in the eyes of Mr. H. He's got the glasses on, so he's probably actually going to be okay. Izuru falls to a pit, but somehow lives. That's some good luck. Mishima runs over the edge of a cliff while trying to escape from Juzo, plummets to his death. But Mishima! That's your homie! Y'all are partners! Mitarai overhears Chisa and Sayu talking the distance. Mikon, baby! Mahi replaces the bomb next to the river to explode some fish, and Keiji does some exploding as he sets off an explosive, killing Himiko and Fischl. Togami tells a frustrated Pinky to chill out. Someone needs to tell her a little bit more often. I'd force Shuichi to work at the arena supermarket. AV's Wares and Despairs as a cashier after it becomes understaffed. Maki thinks it's a good opportunity, as well as Oda to score free food from him. You know what? I kind of see that. I kind of see it. So asked for Chihiro's axolotl. Chihiro, the champion, shows So the axolotl in a bucket. That's some tag team bonding. It started when an alien device did what it did and sucks itself upon super secrets at the head. Now he's got superpowers. He's an ordinary kid. He's Gundam 10. Jotaro signs a petition to change American Yi-Ball to football. That's sin. How could you? Queen does queen things. Yes, queen. Chiaki is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Bob ambushes Shincho and kills him. How could you? Kiba receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Mai uses her secret technique rolling away, and Junko receives a gift from her secret admirer. It's a giant stuffed bear. It's a giant stuffed Monokuma. We lost another 10. That brings us down to just 25 as we go forward, and it declared a Loon 4. Shinyan, Hitomi, Toko. The end, Kanji, Akechi, Mishima, Himiko, Fischl, Shincho. Let's see everybody's statuses. We lost quite a few. That brings us down to 25 unless I can't count. I can count. We got 25. Mikon still remains for accident prone. Keiji's going strong with 8 KOs, and the detectives still have him and Shuichi. Nothing to report still has Chisa and Mr. H. Bug Hunter still have Chihiro and Cell. Daring devotees have Oda. Ultimate Hopes has Zero. Shield still has Juzo. Romance is Dead still has Maki. Dance Break still has Crazy Oko Extra Large. Bloom and Gloom don't count Jotaro out. Promotion Pending has Pinky, Sudden Slumber has Sayu, Bucket of Bolt Style has Kibo, the first ever World Pancake Champion. Kibo, he could win this whole thing. Training Just still has Mitarai. He's still a little bit peeved about having a technicality win. He wants to prove it in this massive match. Take the Throne has Queen. They See Me Rollin' Style has Maya. Photoshoot has Mahiru. Best for Business has Togami. And Gundam with 5 KOs from Dark Aesthetic. Beef House of Mine has Bob. Beef House of Mine. New World Order still has Junko. Elite Gamer still has Chiaki, and that is our 25 who are left. But we gotta proceed and find out who will be the number 1. Who's going on to that finale? Let's find out. There will not be another fan vote because the champions did not win. That is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. We'll proceed though and see that Night 4 begins with Gundam screaming to the void. Fair. Oda receives Milk Splash from an unknown sponsor. Mr. H dies as they're purple. If it's dark purple, I'm here for it. Junka, Maki, and Mikon enter Scumdray with Izuru. Actually, a light purple might actually work on Mr. H too, if I'm being honest. Izuru, Jotaro, and So, who the best girl in Danganronpa is. Mitrai buys a plush of Pinky and cuddles with it. Crazy Martial Arts uses night vision goggles to navigate the arena. Maya kills Shuichi with a hatchet, rest in peace to him. Chisa is so desperate to kill Sayaka that she creates a clone out of Sayaka and kills said clone, Chisa. That's pretty great. Chihiro is sick and tired of the rivalry between Avi's Wares and Despairs and Yoko's Items and Misfortune, so he burns down both stores. Oh yeah, get out of here with that, Yoko. We gotta get that man. Chihiro's out of this one. He's perished. And I'll do it again. And Yoko would too. Thinking quickly, Sayu constructs a homemade gun using only some strings, a squirrel, and a gun. Mayu gets a hold of my soundboard, is worried after that big time arena event that we might not hear the song, so you know what, Mahiru? Thank you. Chiaki battles Kanji in an intense game of rock, paper, scissors. Chiaki bashes, I'm sorry, not Kanji, Keiji, bashes Keiji's head in with an actual rock. Kibo has a fever dream while sleeping. He wakes up to Kyoko standing over him. Juzo puts his trust in Queen, allows himself to fall backwards. Queen doesn't do anything, watch them fall, how rude. And under the cover of darkness, Bob spies on Togami. What did he find out? I don't know. But it's day 5, and oh my gosh! Izuru sets up an ice cream shack, nobody comes. Maki gets a hold of my soundboard and plays I Want It That Way. I don't even think I have that on my soundboard, do I? Fool me once. I don't think I do. I didn't even know this was an event, I'm not gonna lie. When did this get put in here? Well, I guess I'll be right back, you guys. Alright, Maki, I put it in just for you. Yeah. Maki gets a hold of my soundboard and plays I Want It That Way. Sayu seen a lot of murders in her day. All 6 of them were today. Cause she saw Mr. H kill Junko, Togami, Kibo, Pinky, Queen, and Mahiru today. Chiaki rumors about season 4. Maya wants a nickname similar to Sharpshooting, Steel-Minded Big Sister Sarah, Mitsurai. Can't wait to kill Sayaka this game. You're gonna have to create a clone to do that. Jotaro offers his friendship to Juzo. Bob, that's their gold. Gundam eats dirt, yum. So sets up an ice cream stand. Crazy Culture Large joins as So's faithful assistant. Tell me why. Chisa falls into a pit, but somehow survives. Oda doesn't believe in palindromes, and Mikon practices her archery. We lost 9. Never want to hear you say, I want. This Claire de Lune, that way. Shuichi, Chihiro, Keiji, Junko, Togami, Kibo, Pinky, Queen, Mahiru. Tell me why. What am I? I'm sorry. We were still Claire de Lune, that's my bad. They said tell me why, and I was like, tell me why? Alright, we lost all these people. It was a sad time. But as we proceed, oh, that's not. I guess we're gonna skip the Claire, the terrible. You know what? Hey, you know what? Someone once said, "Tell me why," and I guess we're skipping the fallen tributes. You know, we'll click it real quick and see. Oh my gosh, these are the people who died, and these are the people who left. Look at all of them. But we already proceeded, so we better get our show on the road. And Crazy Oak Large ain't gonna have a good old time. Crazy Oak Large unknowingly eats toxic berries. That ain't delicious. Odo tries to sing himself to sleep. Have you tried singing I Want It That Way? It makes you forget about what you're doing and click proceed instead. I think it was Gundam, but it was me, Dio. Izuru sets up a rival store for Avi's Wares and Despairs. I hate that. So, Maki and Maya comment on what they find nice about one another in order to improve the mood. Mitsurai headbutts Juzo out of existence. Mr. H ships Bob and Chisa. Bob and Chisa are incredibly uncomfortable. Chiaki sets Sayu on fire with a Molotov. Jotaro eats a turducken, but it's too much for him. He dies from horrible stomach pains, and Mikon gets infected with a spare disease. Accurate. Mikon starts insulting everyone who passes her by relentlessly. I'm pretty sure we're like feast territory now. Oh yeah. That's the feast. And as the cornucopias replenished with food, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families, Maki steals Mikon's memoirs. Gundam's like, I'm not going to this thing. Bob, Mr. H, and Maya track down and kill Chiaki, Oda. Mitarai and So get into a fight. So triumphantly kills them both. Mitarai, it was not your time to be. Chisa sets Izuru on fire. And he's burning brighter. As we go on, we are down to 1, 2, some more. We have a couple people left. As Mikon discovers a river at the start of day 6, Maya gets drenched in honey, and she is unfortunately allergic and she perishes. Gundam mails Avi some brand new socks, man, and they felt good. Love these socks on the feet. They are delicious. Delicious? Delightful. They ain't delicious. I mean, they could be. I never eaten a sock before. Mr. H wants to be a stepping stone for everyone else. Maki sits down to Mr. H next to him, has a talk with him. Bob drives up to Makidonald's wants to get an ice cream. Fortunately, the ice cream machine was working. How lucky! And So bashes Chisa's head in with a mace. We lost quite a few, and we are within saving Grace Pick's range. 10 to be, in fact. After this, Claire de Lune 4. Crazy Yoko Extra Large. Juzo. Sayu. Jotaro. Chiaki. Oda. Mitarai. Izuru. Maya. Chisa. We gonna see everybody's statuses. We don't got many left. We got 6 remaining, which means we actually don't skip Samurai Woman. Just barely. But instead, I ask you one question alone. Do you need some new picks? Well, don't worry, let's up that just a little bit. I'm gonna let you pick them. Allow me to let you pick some, Yes. Some saving grace picks. Mr. H, my gosh. Mikon's got a KO to her name, accident prone still remains. Nothing to report still sees Mr. H, who's going strong right now. Just lost his partner, but he's still going strong with 10 KOs. Bug Hunter still sees So. Y'all don't forget about So. 2-time tag team champion So. We got, one of the, if not the only? No, one of the only non-Danganronpa singles champion, Mizuki, was not right behind him, but eventually behind him. So, he's a strong competitor. But that's just half of our field. Maki still remains for Romance is Dead. Maki wants to win this one. She's like, I'm going to that Rumble. So let's get this show on the road. As we keep on keeping on, we see Gundam, my guy, from Dark Aesthetic, and we still see Bob from Avi's Beef House. Imagine if Bob won 2 things in December. Hey y'all, make your saving grace picks. I know what mine are gonna be. Make them in the comments, first, second, third. Your comments are important. Make sure you like the video. Subscribe if you haven't. I'm gonna drink this. I'm gonna be real angry and I'm gonna use the power of my jinx. Just watch. Ooh, I'm mad. Give me Bob for first. Bob, I believe in you. You're gonna walk in here, you're gonna win this whole thing. Congratulations, Bob. I'm congratulating you earlier. This isn't a commentator's curse, it's not a jinx. It's a spoiler. Bob wins. For second, give me So, because I'll be frank, you can't beat So. I mean, you can, but like, he's surprisingly one of the greatest competitors in the history of these games. A future Hall of Famer. And for third, I'm going to take Mr. H because I love the Gatekeeper and I still want him in a championship match. May walk out of this season with some gold. But that time is over. The time to get this episode ended is right here, right now, shall we? I think we shall. Mikon, Mr. H, So, Maki, Bob, and Gundam all stand tall, their hearts racing, beating with the same pulse, the same determination, and perhaps the same fate as that of a samurai woman. Let's get the show on the road, and let's proceed. We have our final 6, and that final 6 turns to either 5 or 4, as Mikon berates Maki for not protecting her better. Bob pushes my favorite off of a cliff during a knife fight. Oh boy! Mr. H grabs Kokichi by the throat and So goes directly to jail, but is that actual jail? It is. So's out of here, and Mikon reminisces about Season 1. Mr. H, in an amazing feat of strength, crushes Bob with a boulder. Mr. H, my guy. Maki screams Bob's name in anguish. I am too, Bob! Always screaming in anguish. We're down to 3. It is Mikon, Maki, and Mr. H. Honestly, 3 folks that I go way back with. And as we proceed, we gotta give our fallen tributes. They're Claire de Lune. I'm sorry, in fact, they're terrible turnabout 4. Gundam, So. Thank goodness it's not Bob. Woo! Y'all better not vote him in either. Y'all don't do it. I'll fight you. I know there's other teams you wanted more than Bob, so don't do it. We'll see everybody's statuses. We're down to 3. It's Mr. H, Maki, and Mikon. And Mr. H has 11 KOs. Maki and Mikon might want to team up to take this man's out because he is all-powerful. But will he win this thing? I don't know. Mikon, Maki, Mr. H are all caught in the final 3, our final trio, and within that final 5, it's what we like to call a crisis of fate. Are you ready? As my headset falls off of my ears. Let's do this bad boy. Let's see which of these 3 wins for their team, or could it be a tie? I'm feeling a tie. Is it a tie? It might not be a... Ooh, is it over? It's over! Protect her! Protect our Mikons! Because... Oh wait, no, it's actually not over. Mr. H is alive. Mikon remembers about the year of the horizon. Mr. H finds a big red button. As if he had a death wish, much to his disappointment, the button does nothing. Maki finds a big red button, presses it. Unfortunately, the button was a bomb, presses the button, activated it. Maki's out of here. I thought Mr. H was too. He's not, so instead, I'm gonna replay the song and ask you guys who will it be? Mikon, Mr. H. I feel as though I may have just jinxed Mikon to oblivion just now. I have almost claimed her as the winner. And it would have been poetic because it seems like the other 2 would have died via accidents. Will the leader of Accident Prone fail here at the end, or will Mr. H, the all-powerful this episode with his 11 KOs, fulfill his prophecy and bring Chisa and the Gatekeeper to the finale? One more time, will it be Mikon, Mr. H? Nothing to report. Accident Prone. Mikon, Mr. H, for Chisa, and for the Gatekeeper. Or for Felicia and Sumiya. These 2 fight on. Will it be either of them, neither of them, or both of them? It ends at day 8, and we see Mikon, it's true! It's dang true! Fills up a water gun with holy water, fires it at Mr. H. Surprisingly, Mr. H, in his bloodlust, screams in pain before he disappears. Mikon said, oh gosh, I can't do this, fires a water gun at Mr. H, and says, maybe I can. Yes, I can. Si, say, or I guess it would be not si, se, puede, it would be, what? Si, yo puedo? That sounds about right. But more importantly, she did it. Lo and behold, she did it. And as we proceed and we see the 2 that did indeed perish right here at the end, a terrible turnabout for him. Maki and Mr. H. My false call at the end didn't jinx her. Instead, maybe it protected her. Because you're a winner. Hit it up. Representing Accident Prone. For Felicia. For Sumiya. She outlasted them all. When it came down to her and the mans who's been popping off this game, she fired water, and much to her luck, he must have been possessed by some sort of demon. Maybe it was just an accident, but Mikan takes the win. And just like that, Accident Prone takes the final spot. Kind of the final spot. Good on them. Good on them. Mikan did it. I've said it for a while now. Protect our Mikans, and Mikan's here to the moon. She hasn't had much glory since she became Agent of Chaos in terms of wins for herself. Oh, of course. Multiple time tag team champion, of course, with Band-Aid, one of the greatest teams of all time. However, just by herself, not too much. In terms of like her winning, not so much. That being said, she's got another team, and maybe Accident Prone might accidentally take the victory and become tag team champions sooner rather than later. They're in the finale. Congratulations to Mikan. And for right now, let's go ahead and bring up that bracket. Accident Prone takes it, but you see there is one final spot that you guys can vote on thanks to the mamas. Mother May I, thanks to Hiroka. And so, we get a fan vote. And as we come back, it features every team who is here other than Accident Prone and other than... other than the champions Defend the Fallen. They're both in the finale already. That being said, I'm excited to see you guys vote for, because there's a couple teams in here I'd be like, oh yeah, you guys might want to vote for them, or you might want to vote for them. There's like a lot of favorite teams. So much so that I don't know who's going to be in the final 5 during that final vote. But let's go on. We saw Mr. H in 2nd place with 11 KOs. He was nothing to sneeze at. Mikan in 3rd. Bob in 4th. So 5th. Gundam 6th. Chisa 7th. Honestly, nothing to report. They were so close. Maya 8th. Azuru 9th. And rounding off your top 10 was Young Mitarai. Oh, he put on a show. I kind of thought for a minute it was going to be Mitarai, but it's always so close but so far. So close but so far. We scroll down and we'll see every other soul who made these games. Good on them. Every single one of them. You love to see them. We scroll. We scroll onward. And onward. And onward. And onward. And onward. We had a lot of people. Like a whole lot of people. So many people. As we go all the way down. Like all the way down. 149. 149 people. Crazy. Absolutely nuts. You love to see it. You really do. But we gotta proceed. Because it was just a big old episode. It started with Toko taking out Mona. You hated to see it. Because I love Mona, she's great. But it all ended with Protect Our Mikan. She won for Accident Prone. Holy Water, save us. She did it. Congratulations. Accident Prone comes out on top. We gotta look at our KOs real quick because Mr. H popped off, but so did KG. And Aether with 7. Bob and Gundam, they were both pretty good. They were out there. They're at the end. You hate to see it. Chisa, so Taka with 4. Everyone else with 3 or less. I'll just say Chiaki Extra Large. I'm sorry, not Chiaki Extra Large. Chiaki had 2. Crazy Oko Extra Large. I don't think there's a Chiaki Extra Large. Is there a big Chiaki somewhere? Anyway. Maya also had 3. Everyone else with 2 or 1. That is all she wrote. We'll go back to the reaping. Accident Prone right here at the top. Congratulations to them. I do love that team together. And they could be your next tag team champions. Mikan could become a 3-time tag team champion. Good luck to you, Mikan. But will her team fumble again with accidents? But I'm not, we'll see. We'll see about that. Stay classy. I'm gonna end this one because I know it's it's running long. Tomorrow's 1 versus 100. It is our champion, Chihiro, versus 100 other characters. We'll see what unfolds. And if chaos reigns, it's a scramble match. Toodaloo, flight crew. Thanks for watching.